Hi, I'm Hitesh Kalwani. Since the first time I was asked to recognize my strengths, I realized that I'm able to communicate well. Not just with the use of appropriate language, but I have the ability to ensure that the message that I want my audience to carry is well understood. I have been told many a time that I have the quality of approachability. Whether in a professional space or in my personal circles, people have always felt comfortable coming to me. This was reinforced during my career when a top global bank and leading investment banking firms hired me for their client interactions and cross-functional pitches. I want to use that affability factor on camera and connect with my audiences. I have realized that one need not live up to vague measures of success set by a bunch of crafty marketing experts, and that is why I mustered the courage to pursue my passion of TV anchoring. There is a space for each individual to undergo metamorphosis without having to conform to some preset standards. I do not claim to be a revolutionary. I only ask for an opportunity to bring what I have to offer to the table and let the almighty audience decide. Under severe public pressure, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has agreed to a CBI probe into the Vyapam scam. Looking visibly strained, Chauhan promised that he would write to the High Court to allow the investigations to be taken over by the central agency. The Vyapam scam has hit Chauhan's clean image after the deaths linked to the scam climbed to a scary 46. After creating a storm through his tweets, former IPL czar Lalit Modi is now facing the music. The Enforcement Directorate has issued a 2-week notice for Modi to present himself to the investigating agency. His failure to do so will force the ED to file an FIR against him in a 450 crore IPL scam and initiate further action. I'm standing right outside the Bangalore High Court where Judge C.R. Kumaraswamy has just acquitted AIA-DMK Supremo J. Jayalalitha of all corruption charges against her. The verdict was welcomed with heavy sloganeering from the AIA-DMK cadres. Sweets are being distributed as Amma yet again makes a dramatic comeback. For someone whose political career was seen as almost over after last year's verdict, today's decision has brought the limelight back on the hardened politician. With camera person Vijay, this is Hitesh Kalwani for Studio Talk. नमस्कार, आपके साथ मैं हूं हितेश कलवानी। इस वक्त की बड़ी खबर, व्यापम घोटाले के साथ जुड़ी हुई मध्य प्रदेश राज्यपाल राम नरेश यादव को हटाने की याचिका को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने मंजूर किया है। इस मामले की सुनवाई सुप्रीम कोर्ट 9 जुलाई को करेगी। व्यापम घोटाले में एसपीएफ ने राम नरेश यादव और उनके बेटे शैलेश यादव के खिलाफ मामला दर्ज किया था, मगर हाई कोर्ट ने राज्यपाल के खिलाफ यह शिकायत रद्द कर दी है, क्योंकि संवैधानिक पद पर बैठे व्यक्ति के खिलाफ एफआईआर दर्ज नहीं की जा सकती। जांच एजेंसी राज्यपाल से पूछताछ तो कर सकती है, लेकिन उनके खिलाफ कोई कानूनी कार्यवाही या गिरफ्तारी नहीं कर सकती। और जैसे ही इस मामले की गूंज फिर से सुनाई दी, पत्रकारों की मौतों का सिलसिला शुरू हो गया था। ये मांग की जा रही थी कि राज्यपाल को अपनी कुर्सी पर से हटा देना चाहिए। एसआईटी भी ये कह चुकी है कि राम नरेश के खिलाफ उनके पास ठोस सबूत मौजूद है। Expectations of a people-friendly budget and a cut in the interest rates by the RBI are being seen as among the key reasons taking the Sensex to a psychologically important 20,000 mark. Today, after 2 years, the day's rally came on the back of a strong quarter result by software major TCS, relatively steady Asian markets. The market opened with the Sensex at 20,000, slipped a tad below the level due to profit taking, and again regrouped in a later session as FMCG major ITC rallied ahead of the results and closed just a tad off the 20,000 mark, finally ending the day at 19,987, up 80 points. The day's rally added to about 26,000 crore to the investors' wealth, with the BSE's market capitalization now at Rs 71 lakh crore. The last time the benchmark had seen this level was on January 7, 2011, about 2 months after it had reached its all-time peak of 21,709. Onto the world of sports. Roared on by a crowd of 60,000 plus, India rediscovered their winning ways in the second ODI against England at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Kochi. The win not only helped them square the 5-match series, but would have also done their sagging confidence a world of good. The tension along the line of control with Pakistan took its toll on the sporting ties between the two countries. All 9 Pakistani hockey players who have come here to play in the India Hockey League will return home without playing the match in the tournament. Hockey India did not directly bar the players but put the onus on the franchisees. Day 2 at the Melbourne Park on Tuesday brought another day of perfect weather, but a few anxious moments for top seed Serena Williams. Williams and her fans looked worried after the player fell awkwardly on her left ankle. She, however, managed to win the game 6-love against 110th ranked Edina Hall. World champion Vishwanathan Anand scored an emphatic victory over the world number 2 from Armenia to end a rough 7-month patch. With this win, Anand jumped into joint lead with 2 others after the 4th round of the Tata Steel chess tournament. What would be his first outing after the Wimbledon, Rafael Nadal is likely to be playing at the Brazil Open. Nadal hasn't played since June, essentially because of the tendinitis in his left knee. He was due to play in the Australian Open, but a stomach virus forced him to withdraw. The much-awaited World Cup is finally here, and yes, all you Mumbaikars, gear up, because you're the lucky ones to witness all the action on your home ground, the Wankhede. Cricket lovers, just hold your breath, because this time we have the privilege to watch 2 extremely talented teams on the field, India and Pakistan, and that too in a World Cup final. How can anyone miss the drama when these 2 arch rivals get down to playing some fantastic cricket? So leave whatever you are doing, pick up the phones, dial the number flashing on your screens to wish your favorite team. We will pass on your wishes to your favorite team. But remember, this golden opportunity is open just for the next 1 hour. So don't lose any more time, call. Salman Khan's sister Arpita's big fat Indian wedding saw the who's who of the film industry turn up to shower their blessings on the happy couple. But in the midst of it all, the blushing bride finds herself embroiled in a controversy. What with fashion pundits mincing no words while criticizing Arpita's wedding trousseau. Have the fashion police gone too far this time? And what is Big Brother Salman Khan's reaction? Studio Talks got the scoop. It's the F word that's on everyone's mind. And before you let your imagination loose, I'm talking about fitness. Ahead of World Yoga Day, Bollywood's Fit Brigade have found their own unique ways to include yoga in their daily workout routines. So pull out those yoga mats and get ready to stretch. Here's Studio Talks in-house yogini Meena with the full report. Who knew looking good was this expensive? From makeup to hair care and fitness. Did you know that Bollywood starlets spend at least $1 lakh per month just on basic beauty upkeep? Yes, that is 1 followed by 5 zeros. B-Town's young hotties are dishing the deets on what it takes to sustain their glamorous lifestyle. Word of advice, boys, these ladies are high maintenance. They're calling it the Clash of Titans, what with SRK and Salman going head-to-head next Eid. Yes, the release dates announcements suggest that both the Khans will release their films Rais and Sultan on the same weekend in 2016. But, and this is a big but, Studio Talks industry insider suggests that one of the 2 superstars is already looking to bow out of the clash. That scoop coming your way. After a 4-year absence, the boys of Entourage are finally back in town, making the jump to the big screen for another round of booze, babes, and romantic banter. The result is pretty much as expected. The movie is simply a stretched out episode of the hit HBO series that called it quits in 2011. Creator Doug Ellin has done minimal tinkering, and there are a plethora of nods to the series, with minor characters making cameos and some plot lines revived. While Entourage makes no bones about its intent to please its built-in audience, it has just enough mindless pleasures to cross over as well. Lazy storytelling? Yes, but this is Entourage. You don't see it for its dramatic verve. You see it to live vicariously in Hollywood. Written and created by Ellen, Entourage provides a provocative look inside the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. It follows Vincent Chase, played by actor Adrian Grenier, and his 3 pals from Queens, New York, as they navigate Vince's career from rising star to A-list actor to fallen star and back again. Despite all the parties, women, and Tinseltown excesses, there is a theme of friendship, loyalty at the core. It's always been Sex and the City for guys, and this movie is no different. Entourage essentially delivers everything one might have expected and hoped for out of a big screen adaptation. Although it's ultimately clear that the detractors of the series will find nothing here worth embracing. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks so much for watching Studio Talk. This is Hitesh Kalwani signing off.